What's up, guys? This is Ruchika, and today I'm in Vancouver, which is Canada's most beautiful city. And in this video, I'm going to provide you top best things to do in Vancouver in year 2026. So stay tuned towards the end. You'll love this video. Vancouver is one of those cities that almost doesn't look real, and you have got mountains on one side, the ocean on the other, and a skyline right in the middle of it. It looks perfect, but what no one really tells you is if you don't experience it in the right way, it can actually feel a little underwhelming. So in this video, I'm not just showing you places around, I'm showing you how to actually experience Vancouver in a way that makes it feel worth it. So let's go. If you're visiting Vancouver, you'll probably hear the same names again and again: Stanley Park, Gastown, Granville Island, and of course the mountains in North Vancouver. Yes, everybody talks about it and they're all worth visiting, but what really changes your experience is how you do them. Vancouver isn't really a city where you just check off the landmarks from your list. It's a place you experience slowly, and nowhere does that feel more real than Stanley Park. You can spend hours here without even realizing it, walking, biking, or just sitting by the water, and the Seawall is honestly one of the best ways to take it all in. The view keeps changing. One moment you're surrounded by trees, the next you are looking at the ocean, and then suddenly the skyline appears. And something from a localite: if you're doing this, don't just keep walking. Stop at places like Prospect Point, Ferguson Point, Lighthouse Point, because those little stops are actually where the best views are. And honestly, this is one of those experiences that photos don't fully capture. So come here and have a look yourself. Stanley Park is something that you should be doing. It's actually a Central Park version of Canada itself. Let's now explore the beautiful mountains in North Vancouver. If you want that full "this is Canada" feeling, North Vancouver is where everything feels bigger. At Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, you're walking through forest trails, crossing a suspension bridge high above the river, and of course, the beautiful treetops. It feels very cinematic, almost like something straight out of a movie. But it's one of the expensive side too, and if you're planning to visit more than once, their annual pass is something that you should consider, and it makes more sense as well. And if you want something more budget friendly, but something just like Capilano Suspension, there's a hidden gem for you. Lynn Canyon Park, just beside Capilano, gives you a very similar experience, and honestly, a lot of people prefer it because it feels quieter, less crowded, and a bit more real because of nature just being around it. Just make sure to go and hike around Twin Falls because that's my personal favorite in Lynn Canyon Park. It's again your choice whether you would want to go Capilano or Lynn Canyon. It's actually pretty much the same. And then there's another one that's my personal favorite, that's Grouse Mountain, which gives you one of the best views of the entire city. If hiking isn't your thing, just take the gondola and the view at the top is completely worth it. But if you are a hiker, you would love this place because hiking and going to the top with something like this at the end gives you the perfect stop to the endless journey. Grouse Mountain is something that has been on my list for so many years, but somehow I kind of postponed it. But when I went for the Grouse Mountain, it was actually just a hidden gem that I was missing for so many years. So if you're planning to come for Vancouver, these three things in North Vancouver are something that you should not be missing at all. Now the next one is my personal favorite because I go to this place every now and then, and I'm going to share it with you. It's Granville Island. It is one of those places where you don't really go with a plan. You just walk around, explore, and let it surprise you. The public market here is honestly the highlight. You'll find here everything from fresh food, seafood, baked goods, local produce, and small food stalls. One place you'll almost see a line at is Lee's Donut, and for a good reason it's my favorite. You would see Lee's Donuts in almost now around the city, but this one is their OG store, OG food stall, and their donuts are kind of classic here. You would not want to miss them. And if you are into seafood, this is one of the best places in the city to try it fresh, especially things like salmon or fish or chips. Again, that's not something that I've tried, but I've heard it from my friends. Try to come earlier in the day because the market starts slowing down by evening and some spots even close within the market. And honestly, if you don't buy anything, just walking around, trying small bites and watching the whole place come alive is an experience in itself. They have live music just in the middle of the market, and outside there are some really nice artisan shops that you would want to see and just take back a souvenir with you and enjoy the vibe. It is really nice to have a place like this just near to Vancouver that gives you a very different perspective about the city by being in the same city. And then Vancouver shifts again. In Gastown, you get historic, slightly vintage vibe, cobblestone streets, small cafes, and that famous steam clock that everyone stops for. Steam clock would be something that you have been seeing in pictures and videos, and this is where you would find it. And honestly, it's so touristy, but at the same time, it still has its own charm. And one insider tip I would say is, if you're someone into movies, you can actually relate by looking into the shops and windows around. You've seen this place in so many different movies, but you never knew about this was shot in Vancouver. So now next time you go towards the Gastown area, have a close look towards the buildings and the shops. You're actually seeing it in the movies itself. And then there's the beach side of Vancouver, which honestly feels like a completely different version of the city. One of the most popular ones is Kitsilano Beach, and this is where you really start to feel the social and active side of Vancouver. You'll see people running, people playing volleyballs, working out, running along the water, or just hanging out with the friends. It has a very energetic vibe, and almost like everyone is just enjoying life in their own way. And it's just not the beach. The whole Kitsilano area around it has so many cafes, restaurants, and small spots where you can just sit, eat, and take your time. And there's also a huge outdoor swimming pool. And if you are into that, it's definitely something you should not be missing at all. And if you're coming here in the evening, especially around sunset, that's when it really comes alive. Now, if you want something a little bit more relaxed, English Bay is one of my favorite beach, which has a complete different vibe. It's quieter, more laid back, and honestly perfect if you want just to sit around and watch the sunset. And one of the best things here is you can grab food from nearby restaurants and bring it to the beach and just sit there while the sun goes down. Sunset here is easily one of the best in the city, so try to time your visit around that. And especially in summer with the longer daylight hours, you can spend your entire evening here without even realizing how fast time passes. And of course, Vancouver has so many other beaches too, like Sunset Beach, Jericho Beach, Spanish Banks. I mean, the list is never ending. But if you're short on time, Kitsilano and English Bay are definitely two of the ones that you should not be missing. Now, if you have a little bit more time in Vancouver, one of the best things you can do is actually stepping out of the city for a bit, because some of the most beautiful experiences around here are just a short ferry ride away. There are quite few options like Bowen Island, Gulf Island, and of course Vancouver Island. But if you're somebody new, I mean, it's too overwhelming, right, for you to choose where to go and where not. but then you have me. I would say I can recommend you a lot of things in the same video, but if you want to individually look a video about the whole thing, you can look into the other videos I have made on my channel. If you're short on time, one of the easiest and the most worth it trips is Bowen Island. It's about 20 minutes by ferry, but it feels like you have completely left the city behind. I know, right? 20 minutes. It does not even look realistic. 20 minutes, it's quieter, slower and perfect for just a relaxed day trip. And if you're planning something more extended, then Vancouver Island, especially Victoria, is something you should not be missing at all. Definitely consider it. It has a completely different charm, more historic, more relaxed and really beautiful in its own way. And if you're not short on time, you can even go further to places like Tofino or Ucluelet, again my favorite ones, which are known for their own raw coastal beauty. It's also known as Canadian version Hawaii, and you should check out those places if you have enough time. I've actually done full videos on those places as well, and if you're planning to explore beyond Vancouver, you can check those ones out as well on my channel. And even if you don't leave the city, there are so many viewpoints within Vancouver that completely changes how you see it. Sometimes all it takes is finding the right spot at the right time of the day. One of the personal favorites of mine here is Queen Elizabeth Park. From here you get a full view of the city skyline with the mountains in the background. It honestly looks unreal, especially during sunset. And there's a Bloedel Conservatory within the park, which is such a hidden gem. I've done so many videos about it, but yet people kind of miss it. So Bloedel Conservatory within Queen Elizabeth Park is something that you would fall in love. There's so many unique birds and a very tropical vibe that you should be looking into. And there are smaller, quieter spots as well, places like Canada Place or even just random points along the waterfront where you can just stop, stand for a moment, take it all in. And these aren't always the places you will see in every guide, right? But these are the ones that you will actually stay with you. And honestly, beyond these places, there's so much to do in Vancouver. You can go biking along Seawall, try different food spots across the city, take day trips, go hiking. I mean, the list is honestly endless. And the best part is a lot of these experiences don't even need a strict planning. You can just step out, explore a little, and you'll find something interesting on your own. And that's Vancouver in all its colors, vibes and surprises. From the mountains to the ocean, the beaches to the islands, and all the hidden gems and spots in between, this city really is a place where you slow down to experience, not just tick off a list. Whether you are here for a short visit or staying longer, there's always something new to see, taste and explore. And the little things like sunset at the English Bay, fresh donuts at the Granville Island, or a quiet view from the Queen Elizabeth Park, honestly, what makes Vancouver unforgettable. Now, I know I haven't covered everything in this video because that's just so much for you to see and that's so much for me to add. So I've added a full list of spots and extra tips and some hidden gems in the description below for you guys, including a few things I didn't mention in the video. And if you want to see more real-time updates, behind-the-scene clips, or just more Vancouver vibes, you can follow me on my Instagram. I share a lot of local tips, small spots, and my everyday life there. So if this video helped you plan your trip or just gave you a different perspective of the city, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on notifications because I'll be sharing more stories, hidden gems and local experiences soon. So until next time, take it slow and explore with curiosity and enjoy everything Vancouver has to offer. Thank you for being with me.